All right, now I'm here with Sue Zipkin at Surtex 2010. Thank you for letting me video you, Sue.
You're welcome.
And I'm just wondering what your art licensing story is. How long have you been licensing your art, and how did you find out about it?
Let's see, well, I've been licensing my art probably for around 15 years. I started as an in-house designer around 25 years ago, and I was doing dinnerware for a while in-house, and I was doing packaging design and things like that, and I knew that I needed to be on my own, and I've been through a lot over the years, and let's just say that it's not something that happens overnight. For me, I had to kind of earn a royalty. I worked in-house, and then I worked as a steady freelancer for a company, and over time my design sold really well, so I was able to get a royalty. I've had a couple of agents in my career, and right now I'm doing my own licensing, and I do Surtex every year. And one of the biggest hit patterns I've ever had is Sweet Shop. It's a dinnerware collection, and it's sold all over the country, and I've done many different kinds of things, from dinnerware to fabric to cards.
And bath, because I think I've had one of your shower curtains in my home.
Yep, that was the Sweet Shop shower curtain. And I go by intuition and instinct. I'm not what you call the kind of artist who develops big business plans like Tara, who's amazing, and everybody should listen to her because she always gives great advice about how to do things, and I'm even learning from Tara. But a lot of my career has been successful based on instinct, and I've had to learn a lot of things the hard way. Nothing is easy. This takes a long, long time, and you have to really be true to yourself. If you decide to go out and license designs, it's not just like a formula. You have to it really has to be in your heart, and you have to have the stomach for it, because art licensing is definitely not an easy thing. And like I said, I didn't get a royalty right away on my art. I had to do a lot of different things before I could get a royalty. And if I was starting out right now, I would probably approach things a lot differently. In fact, if I knew about Tara when I was doing this, I would have loved to have a Tara out there, because
and I didn't pay her to say this, everyone.
No, but the reality is we didn't have anybody who was really like mentoring people and doing. There's a couple people out there in the industry other than Tara who've been doing things like this, but it's great that she's able to supply ebooks and consulting, because it's not something you can just get this information so easily. And when I do Surtex, for example, I always refer Tara to I always refer the artist to Tara, because I'm so busy, I don't really have time to be able to kind of teach everybody everything, and as much as I want to help people in life, I can't teach every artist how to do this. So it's good that there's
so Tara. So you've had a good show. You've been busy.
I had a busy show.
Excellent.
Who knows what's going to happen? I met some new people. I've worked with a lot of existing clients, and I feel inspired that I don't think you should listen to doom and gloom. I think you should follow your instincts and your heart and give it a try. But it's not like something that happens overnight for most of us.
Awesome.
Once in a while it does. But
so follow your dream, follow your heart, and
be real.
And be real.
And just
and no doom and gloom.
Well, there'll be some doom and gloom. But you have to be real. You have to really be true to yourself as an artist, and you also have to be flexible. If you're, not working, manufacturers want to work with you and they want to change colors, and you say, no, I won't do it, it's not my art, then you're better off making your own products. If you get samples back and they don't look perfect, you either have to accept the imperfections, or, like I said, go out and make your own. You tell people what you think, and you work together with people you're working with. But it's not something that's there's a lot of nuances.
Yes,
there's a lot involved.
Yeah.
So that's the best summary I can come up with in a short amount of time. On the spot here at Surtex with Tara.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for letting me twist your arm, because you have always been an inspiration to me.
Can I do an introduction?
Yeah.
I'd like to introduce everybody to my friend Steve Mumm.
And my friend Sue.
He's an unbelievable entrepreneur, and he's managed
She's an incredibly creative woman. That would be you.
No, well, he's managed to build an empire with Debbie Mumm's artwork, and he's always been an inspiration to me as an artist.
Oh, you are so
is
kind.
Debbie.
You are so kind.
Obviously, everybody knows who Debbie Mumm is, but now he's doing Tried Serpex, and he's going to clean up my booth for me.
There you go. And it's the end of the show, and so I'm coming by. I'm going to license something from Sue, and she's going to license something from Debbie. So
Okay, there you go. Awesome. All right, with that thumbs up, we'll sign out.
We're talking with Tara Reid, who is fun and sassy. You heard it from me.